Hi, this is Joel Yenico, publisher of Streaming Media. I wanted to give you a quick look at some of the premium positions as well as the directory section of the source book. Unfortunately, I'm cleaned out of last year's issues. I don't have one to send you, and we're right down to the wire now for participation. So I wanted to give you every opportunity to review these prime positions and see what they actually look like. So I'm making this video on the fly for you, so don't grade me on production quality. So here's last year's issue. This is the 2011 Streaming Media Sourcebook, and as you can see, it's extremely thick. This was a 200-page issue. I think that makes it the largest technology B2B publication in the US and potentially the world for 2011. And we're looking at a record-breaking issue for 2012. The first thing I want to show you is how the cover logos work. And you can see on the cover here that the cover is actually a little bit smaller than the rest of the pages in the issue. So this actually has a flap which opens up, and you can see that the sponsors who are taking cover logos also have the associated page number of their ad or sponsored editorial section in there. So it's really good for navigating towards your company to get people directly to it. The other thing I'd like to show you are the tabs. Now you see how these two tabs are extending from the edge of the book? Well, these are really, really strong for navigation. So if I wanted to get to the buyer's guide, I would just grab that tab and the book falls open to it. Now, the thing to note about the tabs is the paper stock is actually thicker than the rest of the book, so the book really has no choice but to fall directly open to where those tabs are. I know it's a little hard to see that in the video, but I think you understand what I'm saying. So they are double-sided, so you get all of the real estate for that, and then it goes right across from the associated sections miniature table of contents. Another thing I'd like to show you here is the directory section and what these directory listings look like in print. So here's the beginning page of the directory section, and you can see these are the quarter page ads, and the majority of the directory ads really are quarter page. The most common ad buy is a full page ad against an article as well as a premium directory listing. But I'll see if I can find you what a couple of the other ones look like so you can see the difference. If you'll bear with me here, again, I'm making this video just on the fly for you here. So here's a good page. This will give you a good idea. You can see the two at the top are premium, then the two at the middle, actually the four at the bottom are enhanced, and on the next page you'll see there's a couple, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic listings on that page. They're text only. Lastly, what I'd also like to show you is what companies seem to be doing more of these days is publishing more content about their own company, and I've designed a program for you to be able to make a very large impact in this book because it does have a 12-month cycle. So you give us X amount of pages, for instance, a 10-page package, 8-page package. We publish it in the book. People can navigate to it, and in this example, I'm going to show you the CD networks on page 133, and I believe they had actually 20 or 30 pages of content last year in this. And bear with me while I navigate to that. Too bad they didn't have a tab. Then I'd be able to go right to it. But as you can see, there's a cover. And what they've done is they've published multiple white papers in this issue. And I think we'll see more of that. Actually, I guarantee you we will see more of that in the 2012. We've already secured some sponsors to participate at this kind of a level. So once that goes out in print, we then push it out online as well. One other thing I want to mention about the directory section ads is that with your participation in the directory, you do get 12 months of our online participation in that directory. And with 100,000 people, unique visitors coming to streamingmedia.com, that's a really good thing. So the directory listing will actually raise your SEO, and it gives you a very comprehensive overview of your company. And the way that works is it's tied to editorial. So our database will look back to the year 2000, and it will associate any article where you've been mentioned to your directory listing. So within the directory listing, you'll see a list of all of the articles. However, if someone is reading an article, your logo will appear in that listing, and you'll be able to click on that, and it will take you to that very comprehensive overview. Those at the premium level, you also have the ability to associate it with the different research areas of our content, as well as provide a video overview of your company. And you can also have lead generation programs like white papers associated directly to that content. Of course, you're providing that content, and you can update it as frequently as you like throughout the year. So that's the Sourcebook. We're looking at closing this up right away. So we're right down to the wire here. Again, we're talking about a record-breaking issue, 20,000 subscribers who are buyers of this technology, and good for all of us because we're looking at a $6.5 billion worth of budget to be spent on our industry, so our qualified subscribers have told us, which is fantastic for everybody within it, and we hope that you can be a part of this Sourcebook this year, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks for your time.